Building a wealthy mind. That is a practical guide to financial intelligence, discipline, and building a multi generational covenant legacy. This is faith focused, shifting the mindset. Consumer versus producer. Are you a consumer? Are you a producer? Consumer is natural. We are trained to buy the latest trends, luxury items, and transcend experiences immediately after we receive any income. Focus, looking rich via high maintenance liabilities. Why producer mindsets? Producer discipline their mindset desires. They focus on providing value, building solutions, and letting their assets acquire their luxuries later. Focus, being wealthy through cash generating assets. So the focus of the consumer is looking rich via high maintenance liabilities, while the focus of a producer mindset is being wealthy through cash generating assets. Which one are you? The master equation, 100% stewardship. How to generate your seeds, the seed that you use to plant today to generate income tomorrow. You cannot grow what you do not have. The math behind wealth generations is incredibly simple, but require absolute personal integrity to execute consistently. Income minus your expenses will now be equal to your seed. Without a surplus or a profit, that is the seed, you cannot establish a generational capital to plant. Although you can borrow or you can have equity investments, but you must have the discipline of having the initial capital or the initial seed that is going to expand your wealth. That is 100% stewardship. It depends on you and you in particular. The 50-30-20 budget plan. The allocation of the 50-30 budget plan. A budget is not financial imprisonment. It is giving your money direct commands before the month begin, which has to be divided into allocation, category, and practical scope. The 50%, you must budget 50% of your income to meet your needs and kingdom core, which are tithe, giving, minimal food prep, transit, school obligations, and what have you. Wants, gift free spend. That is, there are things you just spend on yourself to satisfy your soul. They are not needs in particular, but they are wants. They are data plans, social hangouts, style trends, and minor hobbies. Saving and seed capital, building emergency fast and capital for compound investment. That is the 100% stewardship we're talking about. The seed, that is, after your expense from your income, what is left for investment to generate asset generating capital in the future. So the 50-30 budget plan is 50% for your needs, 30% for your wants, and 20% for your savings and seed capital. Avoiding debt trapped. The cyber debt epidemic. We live in an age of instant gratification driven by what is called BNPL, buy now, pay later system. Predatory loans apps and credit cards marketed aggressively to the youth. Bad debt, funding current lifestyle demands and future unearned income. So when you are funding your current lifestyle based on expectation, it is a bad debt. The golden rule is that if you cannot pay for it twice in cash today, you cannot afford it. 5 financial tips for young adults. This is basically focused on the young adults that you must practically take seriously. It's what I put together to be presented by friends in the church. Set up an emergency fund. Emergency fund not only provide financial safety net, but also contribute significantly to your overall peace of mind. Establish a healthy money mindset. It is crucial to remember that money itself isn't the ultimate objective, but rather is a means to achieve your personal and professional goals. Participate in your employer benefit plan. Understand your employer benefit plan is a crucial step in maximizing your financial growth at the start of your career. Identify short and long term financial goals. Short term goals are typically achievable within a few months to a year, while long term goals require years of savings and investment. Work with your financial advisor, accountant, a skilled financial planner, bring knowledge and perspective that can help you navigate complex financial situations. Growing your seed, part 3. So let's look at the part 3 of the lecture. The part of multiplication. The phase 1 that we want to look at now on the part of the multiplication, what I come up with is the buffer. Accumulate 3 to 6 months of your absolutely living essential in a highly secure high yield account. Accumulate 3 to 6 months of absolute living essential in a high secure use account. That is what you will be using to meet your essential needs daily. Phase 2, internal asset. Consistently invest surplus into high income, vocational, creative, and digital upgrades. Train yourself, go further in education, write professional exam, or skill yourself in AI and other digital assets that you upgrade yourself to. Phase 3, passive harvest. Systematically direct capital into low free mutual fund, index ESM, or money market. Invest in money market, invest in mutual fund, invest in a secure investment treasury bill that will be able to help you to inculcate the habit of investing after saving. And the legacy, phase 4, transition from standard individual saving into real property asset, enterprise ownership, and kingdom ventures. Create business, be entrepreneurial, have the entrepreneurial mindset, and also have property that you need to invest in. Starting out safely, high yield savings and money market, keep capital accessible and inflation hedge while building your initial foundation. So invest in high yield savings and money market that you'll be sure that you will not lose your money. Low cost index fund easily own small fraction of leading business globally without being the active trader. Skill over speculation for youth. Intellectual assets generate the highest return on investment. Build skill that cannot be automated. Build skills that cannot be automated. Say no to get rich schemes. Avoid complex, high volatile platform that promise overnight returns. Last but not the least, a good man leaves an inheritance to his children, but the wealth of the sinner is stored up for the righteous. That is Proverbs chapter 13, verse 22. Question and answer. And thank you for listening. A part of this conversation. Uh, it's